Next we are going to see Python basic operators. An operator is a symbol which performs an operation. For example, if plus is an operator, it performs addition operation. Asterisk is an operator which performs multiplication operation. So Python supports nearly 7 operators: arithmetic, relational, assignment, logical, bitwise, membership and identity operators. First we are going to see arithmetic operators in Python. So Python supports 7 arithmetic operators which is used for manipulating arithmetic operations. So first, plus is an arithmetic operator which adds 2 values. For example, if a equal to 10 and b equal to 21, then a plus b is equal to 31. And minus is an operator which performs subtraction, that is, the value at the right hand side being subtracted from the left hand side value. So a minus b is a equal to 10 and b equal to 21. So 10 minus 21, we will be getting the result minus 11. And asterisk is a multiplication operator which performs multiplication of 2 values. So a star b is equal to 210. And slash is the division operator. So the left hand side operand b is divided by the right hand side operand a. So you will be getting 2.1 as the answer. And percentage is a modulo division. This divides the left hand operand by right hand operand and returns the remainder. So b mod a is equal to 1. So the difference between division and modulo division is modulo division returns the remainder of that division. And double asterisk is this is used to calculate the exponential value or power value. For example, a star b, a equal to 10 and b equal to 21, this will compute 10 to the power of 21. And next, double slash, this operator is used to perform floor division. So after floor division, the digits after the decimal point has been ignored. If one of the operands is negative, then the result is being floored. For example, b equal to 21 double slash a. So the result will be 2.1. Since this is a floor division, the digits after the decimal points have been truncated and it will return the result as 2. This is a program for arithmetic operators and this is the output for this program. For example, a equal to 21 and b equal to 10, c equal to 0. This is nothing but initialization of c. First I am adding c equal to a plus b. That means a and b is added and being stored in c. So print line 1, the value of c is the added result of c, 31 is being printed. So here you can see the output. Line 1, value of c is 31. Next, I am performing subtraction. C equal to a minus b. So a equal to 21 and b equal to 10. So 21 minus 10. So the value is 11. So c now gets the value 11. So line 2, value of c is 11. You can see here line 2, the value of c is 11. Next, print c equal to a star b. That is, a is multiplied with 10 and the result is stored in c. Now c becomes 210. So print line 3, value of c is 210. So here the output you can see here, line 3, value of c is 210. Next, c equal to a slash b. So a is divided by b. So 21 divided by 10. So you will be getting the answer as 2.1. So the value of c is 2.1. So you can see here line 4, value of c is 2.1. Then c equal to a mod b. So 21 mod 10, the result is 1. So value of c is 1. So you can see here the output. Next, I am reassigning the value. A equal to 2, b equal to 3 and c equal to a star double star b. That is a exponent b. So print line 6, the value of c is 8. Then next, a is equal to 10 and b equal to 5. C equal to a floor divided by b. Then the value of c is equal to 2. Here it is printed. Next, we are going to see Python relational operators. So relational operators are used to compare two different values, and it will return either true or false. So here we are having nearly 6 relational operators available. The first one is equal to operator. So this double equal to is used to check whether two operands are equal. If they are equal, it will return true. For example, A and B are two values. If A is equivalent to B, it will return the value as true, else it will return the value as false. For not equal to, so this will return if both the values are not equal, it will return true. If they are equal, it will return as false. So if A not equal to B, it will return true, or else it will return false. Next operator is greater than operator. If the value of the left operand is greater than the value of the right operand, then condition becomes true. If A is greater than B, this will return true. If it will return false if this is not the case. Then less than operator. If the value of left operand is less than the value of the right operand, then condition becomes true. Next, greater than or equal to. If A is greater than or equal to B, this will return the value as true, or else it will return as false. Next, less than or equal to B. So if the left hand side operand A is less than or equal to the right hand side operand B, this will return true, or otherwise this will return false. Now this is the example program, and this is the output for this program. For example, A is assigned to the value 21 and B is assigned to the value 10. If A is equal to B, whether 21 is equal to 10? No, this is not true. So hence this will return false. So if this is false, obviously the statement next to here is being ignored, and it will come to the else part. It will print line 1, A is not equal to B. So in this output you can see here line 1, A is not equal to B. And the next statement, if A not equal to B, it is checking whether 21 is not equal to 10. Yes, this will return the value as true and print line 2, A is not equal to B. You can see here line 2, A is not equal to B. Next, third condition, if A is lesser than B, that is 21 is lesser than 10, so it will print A is less than B, else line 3, A is not less than B. You can check A is not less than B because 21 is not less than 10. So this will return false, so it will come to the else part and print A is not less than B. So you can check the line 3, A is not less than B. Next, if 21 greater than 10, so 21 is greater than 10, this expression returns true statement, true. So it will print this true statement. Print line 4, A is greater than B. So you can see the output line here, line 4, A is greater than B. Next, we are exchanging the values A comma B equal to B comma A. So this is nothing but swapping of values. So A now becomes 10 and B now becomes 21. So here this is a command line. Values of A and B are swapped and A becomes 10 and B becomes 21. If A less than or equal to B, so now A becomes 10 less than or equal to 21. So this will return true and print line 5, A is either less than or equal to B. So here you can see the output line, A is either less than or equal to B. So this will ignore the else part. It will come and check the next if statement. If B value is 21 is greater than or equal to 10, yes, this will return true. It will print line 6, B is either greater than or equal to 6 and ignore the else part. So you can see the output statement, B is either greater than or equal to B. So this is the example program, demonstrate relational operators. Next, assignment operators. So assignment is nothing but we have to assign the value which is available at the right hand side of the operator to the left hand side value. So the right hand side, it may be a value or it may be an expression. If an expression is given, that expression is computed and assigned to the left hand side value. So here equal to operator, this will assign right hand side operands to the left hand side. So C equal to 10, 10 is assigned to the variable C. And A plus B, C equal to A plus B, here A plus B is an expression. First this will compute the expression A plus B and it will assign to C. Next, plus equal to, this will add the right hand operand to the left hand side operand and assign the result to the left hand side operand. For example, C plus equal to A is given. First it will add C with A and the result is stored in C itself, that is equivalent to C equal to C plus A. Similar way, minus equal to, this will subtract the left hand side operand, right hand side operand from the left hand side and assign to the left hand side operand. So C minus equal to A, in the sense first C, A is subtracted from C and the resultant value is assigned to C itself. In the similar way, asterisk equal to, this will multiply the right hand side operand with the left hand side and assign to the left hand side. So C asterisk A is equal to C equal to C star A. Similar way, slash equal to, so C slash equal to A equal to C equal to C slash A and the result is assigned to C itself. Similar way, modulo division also, C mod equal to A is, first it performs C mod A, then it is assigned to C. Then exponent equal to, so C double star equal to A, first it will perform C exponent A, next the result is assigned to C itself. So double slash equal to, so first it will perform C floor division A, the result of that is stored in C itself. Next, this is an example program and this is the output of that program. First, A equal to 21, B equal to 10, C is initialized to the value 0. First, A plus B, C equal to A plus B, the value is 31. So here you can see line 1, value of C is 31. Next is C plus equal to A, that is C, A value is added with the C value and once again it is stored in C itself. So the previous value of C is 31, so plus 21, so it will give the value as 52. So you can see here the value of C is 52. Next is C equal to C star equal to A, that means C equal to C star A. So 52 multiplied with 21 and the result is stored once again in C itself. So you can see the value of C is 1092. You can see the output here. Next, C slash equal to A. This means C equal to C slash A. So 1092 divided by 21. Once again you are getting the result as 52 and it is assigned to C itself. So line 4, value of C is 52. So once again you can see the output, value of C is 52. Next, C equal to 2. Here C has been initialized to the value C equal to 2. So C mod equal to A, that is C equal to C mod A equal to 21. So you will be getting the value as 21. Suppose if the divisor value is greater than the dividend value, that value is returned as the remainder as in the case of modulo division. Hence the value of is equal to, the modulo division value is equal to 2 and once again it is assigned to C itself. You can see here the value of C is 2. Next is C double star equal to A, that is C equal to C exponent A, that is C, the value of C equal to 2, 2 to the power of 21 is being calculated. So the value of C is this value, value of C is 2 to the power of 21. Next is C double star equal to A, that is equal to C floor divided by A. So you will be getting the value of C is this value, 99,864.